Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Today we're starting the world of me. Sounds like... It actually sounds like a JRPG, you're not wrong. Look at a JRPG like dungeon. The five of us who've been entrusted with pursuing Shokun are proceeding towards the top of the tower. How many floors have we climbed already? Distorted hallways and classrooms appear to at every turn, and there are no sign of reaching the end. Yeah?
The quakes are growing more and more frequent. I guess this means the time is running out?
I would imagine.
You know, that Minazuki guy talked about making his world. But how is he going to do that?
If we presume he's following in Akutsuki's footsteps, then he's going to gather shadows, merge them, and summon some great power. You mean that thing Minazuki-kun was talking about?
What do you think, Junpei? I mean, you've been surprisingly quiet.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna hit him with the bat when I see him.
Huh? Nah, I'm fine. Coaches are well trained, you know. I guess it's just that I'm feeling all tense. All this end of the world stuff isn't anything to joke about. I've got people waiting for me. Like the kids have a game coming up next week, so there's no way I can lose here.
Stupei's being serious for once. Looks like he's grown up a bit.
So you call him Stupei, but you're dressed up as a Power Ranger.
Junpei has leveled up. You don't want the world to end either, do you, Labby-chan? You just woke up after all.
Yeah. I don't want to lose this world after I've met everyone.
It's literally been 2 days since I woke up. My ex here?
Wait, didn't we see this classroom earlier? I feel like the fog's getting thicker too.
It won't be good if this keeps up. Since we can't get a communication with Fuka-san, we don't even know what's around us.
Empty classrooms. No matter how far we go, the maze of the fake Yasugami High just keeps going on and on. The visibility inside is getting worse as well, and we even have trouble seeing the floor at our feet. We're starting to get flustered because we have no sense of progress after all this time.
Come on, keep your cool. Getting all aggravated won't do us any good.
You're so positive as always, Junpei-san.
You think so? I think you've changed, though. You've gotten taller, too.
Yeah, he grew like 2 feet.
Huh?
Why do you sound so relieved?
I'd been wondering if I hadn't changed at all. I made a promise to Mitsuru-san that I'd live life like a child.
What's that supposed to mean?
Playing dolls?
Is that hard to do or something? It's difficult. I don't know what it's like to be a child, so I wasn't sure if I should keep doing what I've been doing.
Huh. I guess being an adolescent boy is difficult.
You should just live your life the way you are. I mean, you are a kid.
That's right. You can't trust Mitsuru-senpai's idea of childhood. Can you even
That's
imagine
actually
what
probably
she was like when
accurate.
she was a kid?
Whoa, you're right. I can't. It's impossible for common people like us. Speaking of children, that show dude is the perfect example of a spoiled brat. One moment he's joking around, and the next he's incredibly pissed off.
Oh well, I mean, if spoiled brats are, you know, sealed away somewhere and experimented on for I don't know how many years and then dumped at a hospital?
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone have to
Spoiled.
go through in order to make them seriously consider destroying the world. What happened to him?
When the topic shifted to Shokun, Koromaru-san passes us by and stops before one of the doors.
What's up, Koromaru-san? Is there something bothering you about this classroom?
Can you not understand him? When I approach the door that Koromaru-san is barking at, I see stairs leading up a stair. Wait, what? I see stairs leading up a stairway inside the classroom. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Stairs would be leading up in a stairway. Yeah? I'm sure that I wasn't the only one who was hoping that this was the place. Junpei-san quickly opens the door and we step inside. Aside from the staircase, the room seems like a normal classroom used during the daily life. Desks are lined up in a row and a blackboard dominates the front wall. I remember my own yearning to live a life including places like this. Even at a time like this, I smirk a bit at myself, and just as I'm about to follow everyone to the stairway...
Looks like you've made it all the way here. Now what to do?
Probably fight.
You're General Teddy! We finally found you.
General Teddy, the mastermind of this tournament. With his cape and a fearless grin, General Teddy is completely different from the real Teddy we encountered earlier. And even though the screen even through the screen, he has an ominous air about him. He's not in the screen though, he's in front of us. I check him with my sensors just to be sure, and sure enough, he's a shadow. Pretty sure if you check Teddy, that's gonna come back as just the shadow too, right? Didn't I just scan him and he was like, he's a shadow? You know, exterminate type deal? No, this isn't a normal shadow reading. What in the world is this?
This is getting out of hand. So I, General Teddy, will face you myself. Now bring on the ring!
When General Teddy lifts his little hands up, the red pillars we're familiar with appear in the four corners of the classroom. The tension running through the area pushes away the feeling I'd had a moment ago that something's wrong. In any case, I have to change my way of thinking and prepare for battle.
Now,
Gooey.
it's time to have some fun. Those who hinder the creation of my world shall all perish here.
Whoa, someone's got a big mouth. My world?
I mean, yeah, Teddy does
This
have
has
a
been
big mouth.
Our world from the start. We're not just gonna let you destroy it that easily.
Destroy? I will not destroy it. This will be a new beginning. The beginning of a world of my own, where only I will live.
I mean, it's gotta be boring. Like, even though Solitude's all great and shit like that, I love it. I mean, the whole world's kind of taking part of it right now, too. But at the same time, who's gonna make, like, the video games and the food? I need people to do that for me, because I ain't that skilled. I can load up RPG Maker and make a shitty RPG, but it's not gonna be entertaining enough for me to live my entire life with. Yes, dear?
Only you? What about Show?
This doesn't concern me. The vessel will soon be complete. Nothing you can do at this point serves any purpose.
We won't know that unless we try. Konomaru!
Like hell we're gonna let you start anything like that.
It's kind of too late for that.
Let's take this guy down and move on.
Sure, we're playing as Yukari. Absolutely. Yukari is the best when it comes to this fighting game, next to Mitsuru, apparently. And maybe Mitsuru's a little bit better, I don't know. But the long-range Yukari is just fantastic. It's cheap as all hell. This is true, but at the same time, I love it, and I would love more of it. And she looks like the Pink Ranger, which is very nostalgic for me. God, this is so... Don't you dare try that! You hit me with a gray, you dick! How do you like them apples? You don't! That's right! Did they ever make it? They made a Power Ranger fighting game. They had to have. That, like, it doesn't make any sense that they didn't. Right? They had to have made a Power Ranger. I know they had, like, a Super Nintendo Power Ranger game. I played it. I have it, I think, somewhere around here. And I've beaten it. But at the same time, I know they made, like, newer Power Ranger games not too long ago. What the hell is Amy Jo Johnson doing these days anyways?
That was the limit of this temporary body. I've bought enough time.
Huh? You're not gonna melt now?
As Junpei-san noticed, the fake we've defeated until now have lost their shape quickly after being defeated, and melted into a black ooze before disappearing completely. But this General Teddy is just as confident he was before the battle and has the same smile.
I knew it. You're different from the other fakes. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm General Teddy. Who else? Well then, bye-bye, you pesky vermin.
I mean, yeah. About right.
Hey, get back here!
General Teddy swirls his cape about him with a laugh and disappears, vanishing into the thin air without a trace.
Hey, Yucatan. He said something about a vessel being completed. Wasn't that kind of suspicious?
A little.
Yeah, it must mean that we don't have any time left, and when we defeated that General Teddy, he didn't disintegrate like the other fakes.
There must be more to this case.
Ken-kun is right. General Teddy is different from the fakes that we'd been running into up until now, plus those words he said before the fight. Zuki's kun said he'd make his world, and Shokun talked about my world, and yet General Teddy said, "Roar, I'm a dragon." Who's not really a dragon. The quaking starts again. The blackboard and the podium rattle loudly, and some of the decorations on the wall fall down. The building shakes strongly, and for a second, as if asserting that the time is drawing near.
Can you all hear me? You're very close. I'm getting a strong reading just up those stairs.
Okay. When we hear Fugo-san's staticky communication, we feel a sense of tension fill up. We steel ourselves and make our way to the stairs here in the classroom. Ooh, that's a red door. At the end of the long, straight set of stairs, we found a door. When we open that heavy, cold door, we see crosses. Lovely. The hazy moon immediately grabs our attention. It seems much closer than when we had seen it while wandering the town. And then, there are the countless crosses. Some of them more look like T's, but sure. They're the same ones that Matsura-san and the others had been bound to. Those crosses are scattered around the ovoid area. Like oval area? We find ourselves in.
No way. Is this place?
Is this the moon viewing tower from Gekkokan High?
I guess. It seems this place is truly outside, and a strong wind blows at us. This must be a landing jutting out from the side of the tower. I see a number of oddly shaped objects around. From one of those places, I see a black shape flying towards us. When it lands, I see Sho Minozaki.
That's right. It's where you killed Ikutsuki. This time, it'll be the place where you all die.
Whoa!
See, I've already written what's going on your tombstones. It's some real poetical literature. Just kidding.
Shokun, please stop this! Even if you do it, it'll change nothing! Is this all because you hate us? Because we stopped Ikutsuki?
You really don't ever shut up, do you? I already told you that I don't give a shit about some dead guy. I'm doing this because it's fun. Watching you all freak out is hilarious. You're nothing but goddamn pests that can't do anything on your own. So I can't stand.
Have you seen what we've been doing?
That's when he spoke to me and said, "You should just destroy the world." Isn't that the greatest suggestion ever?
No, not really.
Let's stop this. You keep saying Ikutsuki doesn't matter to you, but he's all you've been talking about this whole time.
Yukari, shoot him with an arrow in the face.
What was that bitch?
Do it doubly so.
Ikutsuki was a worthless ass who did whatever he wanted to me and still ended up dead. That's all. I don't give two shits about someone like him.
Okay, fire the arrow.
That's not true, Shokun. You're only running from your problems. You shouldn't turn away from your true self. Shokun, come back with us. None of us hold any of this against you.
What are you talking about? If he's coming, he better be going to jail if he comes back to us with us.
Didn't you see what happened before? I'm a machine and I hurt everyone, but they still accept me.
Yeah, because you weren't at fault for it.
You're just like me. If you have somewhere you can go back to, then you don't have to do this.
Hey, Sho, you don't have anywhere to go back to, dog.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut the hell up, goddammit!
His flustered rant suddenly breaks off. The X-shaped scar behind his red bangs is glowing a dull reddish white. I already know what this means.
That's enough. How far must you go in attempting to ruin this plan?
All the way, baby!
You're Minazuki, huh?
Unfortunately, the borrowed power has been exhausted. From here on, I have to deal with you myself.
So you're not going to be able to deal with us. An emotionless icy glare pierces us. Minozaki, the one who had awakened within Shokun, to use his own words, the one who grants his wishes.
It's him again. Are we really sure that he doesn't have split personalities?
No, he does. It's different. I concentrate carefully on his present. This isn't just a new facade of the same person. This is a completely different presence than before. The reaction from my Plume of Dusk is even stronger than before. I can tell clearly now, Shokun has a Plume of Dusk within his body.
Minazuki-kun, what I said goes for you too. You're the same as me. What you are is the Plume of Dusk itself.
That's right. Ikutsuki had a Plume of Dusk implanted in this boy during his
Can you speak up?
Resulting in my birth.
I knew it.
However, I still have no love for that man. After all, he tried to have me erased.
Erase you?
Yes. Ikutsuki was nothing more than a threat, who was using this boy only to throw him away later. But this boy was something different. He suggested that we try to act exactly like Ikutsuki. He created fake Ikutskis. He even went so far as to gain access to the Kirijo servers, to try to gain more information about Ikutsuki.
Okay.
Then you were the hacker Kikuno-san told us about.
Yeah, we kind of already realized that.
Ikutsuki, the only other person this boy knew, had already died by the time the boy awoke from his coma. All that was left to him was the truth. That man had tossed him aside like a piece of trash.
Yeah, he was a vile person, you're not wrong.
Seriously?
Since then, the boy did everything on his own. He had no help, met rejection at every turn. There was nowhere to go. And
Oh, crap. What the hell? Alright, backlog. There was nowhere to go and no one to turn to. Dots. Oh, that was it? Okay.
you all believe that everyone is surrounded by other people just like you.
No, just
That
the
in
friendly
itself is
ones.
only the beginning of this world's failures. The world holds no worth for this boy. Sho Minazuki was thrown into this world all alone, and he wished that everything besides himself would disappear.
Well, we can help him disappear.
All I must do is grant him that wish.
Maybe it's ironic for someone like me to say this, but Minazuki-kun's voice sounds like a machine, completely emotionless. Perhaps, even though he was a personality created by the Plume of Dusk, he may have been trying to save Shokun in his own way. But even if that was the case...
No, that's not what Shokun really wishes for. What you're doing won't save him.
That would just lead to him starving to death slowly after a while.
Even if you don't know how, or if you end up hurting others, human interaction can change people.
Labris.
Silence, puppet. What would a thing like you know of this boy?
That's right, I ain't human. But neither are you. You're just using his body while you try to destroy the world. You don't care what he feels at all. I ain't like you. No matter how much it hurts, or how much suffering it causes, I love this world.
Wow, well said. Great job,
Junpei's like, now can I use the bat to bash his head in?
Right. What he's saying just sounds like he's running from his problems.
It doesn't matter if you're fully human or not. We're all standing here because of how we clashed with others and gained acceptance.
Wait a minute. Where's Kuromaru? Bring Kuromaru up here to get in the picture. Yeah, exactly.
Very well. There is nothing more to say to you. Persona.
God, I have like
Gone
no
too
sympathy
far.
for this guy at all.
Sit in shame of your own ignorance as you await the moment of your destruction.
Like, I get his backstory, but holy shit, I just actually don't get the whole sympathizing with him at this point. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm dead inside. I have no idea. Minazuki-kun slowly draws his two swords. While he stares at us with unblinking murderous intent, the persona behind him also readies for attack.
Save Shokun. And to do that, we'll defeat you.
Man, I just don't even care to save him. We'll play as Labyrinth, though, because she seems to be the one that wants to be played as. Like, stop him. Fight him. The game's fun. The story's interesting. But I don't get the sympathy to show. At all. At all at this point. Like, I get his backstory, and I feel for that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I can see someone being broken mentally from it. But at the same time, the whole, I'm destroying the world. Oh, that's not how you really feel, is it? At no point has he ever actually, like, appeared like he actually feels that way. Did you just fly? I didn't even know you could do that.
Don't beat me up.
I don't know. It's probably just me, right? I'm a little neutral evil at some points when it comes to, like, I don't know, sympathy to characters in video games. I don't know. Holy shit, I destroyed you.
I'm glad I could help.
The persona wearing the golden mask disappears as if melting into the thin air. But the defeated master of the persona doesn't appear to be as wounded as he should be. He looks up into the sky with a somewhat absent-minded expression.
I've lost.
Yeah, you were easy too.
The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
Oh, like hell I won't. He must have taken an immense amount of damage. No normal person should be able to stand, even move after taking a beating like that. And it was a beating. I destroyed you. And yet Minazuki-kun is trying to stand up. A certain thought crosses my mind. The will to stand and fight is for someone else, no matter how wounded you may be. How Yukari-san and the others rushed to Inaba with me to rescue Mitsuru-san's team when they had been captured. How Yu-kun and his friends are fighting to protect this town. Minazuki-kun's reason for fighting is no different from ours.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
Not another word, lout. I won't let
Oh, you don't hear that word that often. The reaction from the plume of dust had been fading, but suddenly it grows fierce and powerful, making the air around him tremble. He's still...
Tsukiyomi!
Tsukiyomi. Oh, that's the name of your persona.
Whoa! Ah! Look out! You guys!
You guys really need to not let your guard down so often. His persona appears and sweeps the area around him, causing debris to rain down upon us. Oh, anime! Oh my god. You missed. So what'd you do? You summoned that thing?
This isn't good!
Lapras!
The instant Minazuki-kun disappears above us, another quake hits, this one so severe that we can barely stay standing. Every surface begins to undulate like a living being, and large cracks run through the floor. One crack spreads into an actual crevice, separating me from the others. From beneath our feet, lost from view in the fog gathered around the tower, something dark is rushing towards us, with a deafening roar.
Is that a horde of shadows?
Yeah.
Komaru!
On the opposite side of the cleft from me, Ken-kun and Koromaru-san summon their personas to fight the horde of shadows. Yukari-san and Jupi-san follow suit. In an instant, in the same number of shadows, the horde of shadows crawls up towards us, making the tower's outer wall appear to be a swirling black mass. Soon, Yukari-san and the others will be...
Lapras, go!
Huh? Don't look back, there's no time!
You can look back, it's fine.
Go! We know what it's like to have to say goodbye, but you'd better come back to us.
That's right, I want to save him, just like everyone saved me. If I don't go after him in this instance, I'll never get another chance. A set of stairs leading up to the red fog is ahead of me. I can pursue him now.
Everyone, thank you! I will protect this world!
See, that's I can get behind. Protecting the world, go for it. And I'll do it for the sake of everyone else, no matter what. I charge up the long winding staircase up so far that I feel as these stairs will continue all the way to the moon itself. What is waiting for me at the top? The moon? Are we going to the moon to fight? I mean, that's fine. To be continued. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too jaded. Everyone's wish. What chapter is that? 10? Okay, there's still ways to go. Holy shit. So, bear, battle, story, battle? Story, battle, story. I have no idea. Sure, we'll go ahead into the next part. Why not? The higher I climb, the thicker the red fog seems to get. The sounds of battle below me have faded away so as I go further and further up. Suddenly, a deep blue shape appears in my red-tinged vision. I stop.
Oh my.
Hi, Theodore.
Seems we meet again, Labris.
You're Theodore, right?
What are you doing here?
Still looking for your sister?
I think he's looking for
I don't
cola.
think she's around here, though.
No, I have stopped looking for her. Even had I found her, what I wish to know can no longer be learned from her. What I yearn for is something that I must discern for myself. You all have taught me that.
Whoa.
Huh. I guess you've changed a little too, Theodore?
Do I seem so? Watching you has broadened my spectrum a bit. No, a great deal.
Yeah. I figured something out during all this fighting, too.
Oh? May I ask what that is?
I don't mean like to interrupt you two, but you know we're in a hurry, right? The world's ending?
Oh, sure. It ain't anything mind-blowing, though. I just felt that the bonds you form with people get passed along and only keep spreading.
Like a virus?
I see.
Like a pandemic?
That is intriguing.
Yukun and the others got hurt trying to save me. I want to save Shokun, even if it hurts me.
Horrible decision,
We all
really.
keep butting heads over and over. But the banner of friendship ain't just for show. It's what lets you go against someone while still trusting in them.
My, how surprising. Your expression is completely different from the last time I met you.
You think so? I can't tell for myself.
Oh, is she blushing?
There's no doubt. You've likely grown during these events. That must be it.
Grown.
I'm a machine. I have a cold metallic body, and it'll be an eternity before that changes. But if Theodore says that I have grown, then he must be talking about my heart. The warm memories that everyone has given me, it's not just some data that was inserted into my memory, it's ingrained in me, somewhere deep within me, myself.
While I watched you, I was thinking to myself as well. What is the reason you fight? What supports you? And what do you wish to protect through these battles? I have a feeling that I'm coming close to reaching the answer, even if I only have a faint idea for now.
Huh?
Doing something for someone else. All of you gathered here are connected by that common thread of emotion. You call them bonds, and those bonds guide you towards what you wish for.
Our wishes.
And my sister must have left that room with a wish, just like you. That is how I understand it.
So she didn't tell any of you guys about the Persona 3 main character, huh? She just left? I mean, she probably told Igor, right? I mean, okay, Igor probably already knows, like, he's obviously probably is aware why Elizabeth left, and probably was even aware of the relationship he struck up with the protagonist, right? But she didn't enlighten her sister or her brother about it. He's right. Theodore's words illuminate my own inner feelings. What we yearn for, what we believe in, that's what we wish to show Shokun. They're all our own wishes, how we think about someone and do things for those people. It's because we wish for that person to be better, for the whole world to shine just a little bit brighter. And now I'm wishing for that Shokun can learn how wonderful this world truly is.
Theodore,
In prison
you're
for the rest
awesome.
of his life.
Huh? I'm awesome?
Oh, now he's blushing.
That's so. It does have a nice ring to it, though. Oh, I shouldn't be keeping you here.
Yeah, literally the world's ending.
You're going to go fulfill your wish, no? Please, proceed.
Thanks, Theodore.
I wish you luck.
With those final words, Theodore disappears, melting into the fog. The powerful enemy waiting for me up ahead may swallow me whole, but I won't lose. I have the wishes of everyone supporting me. I'm sure those wishes will reach Shokun's heart as well. Or my axe will, one or the other. I thank Theodore for boosting my spirits as I pick up the pace and climb the stairs with a clear head. To be continued, or is this gonna go on the next one? Just gonna go on the next one.
Ah! There it goes again.
I don't even know, like, what you're on right now. Another quake rocks the tower, and I have to crouch down to keep from staggering. It feels like earthquakes are growing more and more frequent, and even as the shaking itself grows stronger and stronger, there's no doubt that an indescribable powerful force is getting closer and closer.
Lapras, can you hear me?
No.
Fukusan, these tremors are crazy. Are you all okay?
Tons of shadows are pouring out and... Ah! Don't worry, I'm with the others.
It seems Fukusan's group has been trying to catch up with us after Yukun and the others recovered enough to move. While they were about halfway up the tower, a ton of shadows suddenly began attacking them, and right now they're preventing those shadows from coming up through the tower towards us.
Anyway, I got in contact with Kikuno-san earlier. There's something I need to tell you. We discovered the password to the file that I gave you before. It's King of the Fall.
The files on the memory card that Kikuno-san had given to me before I left the helicopter, I forgot all about them during the fierce battles that I had been in up until now. Those files might contain the clues that lead to bringing this case to an end.
Thanks, Fukusan. I'll give it a try.
She told me that Mitsuru-senpai figured it out. We're counting on you, Lapras.
After Mitsuru-san and the others rescued the rest of the Inaba persona users at Junes, they strived to make it back to the tower in order to intercept the shadows that are flooding the town and converging on this place. With a sigh of relief over hearing that everyone is safe, I find the protected file and try to use the password Fukusan gave me. Password accepted. Opening file.
This
is just porn. I instantly have access to the full contents of the data. The locked file seems to be details of Tsuji Ikutsu's personal experiments. The dates are marked as taking place in 1999, and the test subject's name is Sho Minazaki.
A strong reading is getting close. Lapras, be careful.
I continue reviewing the data while Fukusan cautions me, and I prepare for another fight. The stairs eventually come to an end. A bizarre sight, quite different from anything I'd seen until now, leaps into view. We're in Final Fantasy again.
What is this place?
That's the wind crystal. The strong wind blowing here keeps the fog from becoming too thick. This wide space is made of what appears to be red marble, and vibrant green patterns run through the like blood vessels. Really? I don't think those look like blood vessels to me. Pillars that appear to be stylized flames stand around us, casting eerie shadows onto the luscious floor. Floating near the center is a crystalline object that appears to be slightly taller than I am, and emits a bluish-green light. And closer inspection, I see golden particles clinging to that rotating object. Are those the persona fragments from our past fights? As I walk step by step across the hard red floor, I approach the young man standing by the crystal. At his heel is a man in a suit. Who could that be? Beginning facial scan, searching records. Result found, Toru Adachi, the man who was arrested last year as the perpetrator of the case that Yukun and his friend solved. What could he possibly be doing here?
You again, you goddamn robot? Damn you for coming all this way. This son of a bitch betrayed me too. All of you are completely useless. And I can't even get an answer from him either.
Oh, he's not gonna talk. I don't know what happened before I got here, but Shokun seems furious. He places a foot on Adachi-san's body and leans heavily onto it. Adachi-san groans faintly. Thank goodness he's still alive, I guess. It seems he's just unconscious.
Hey, scrap for brains. What happened to him? Where the hell's Minazuki?
Oh, he gone.
I don't know. He fought us and...
Huh? You guys did something to him? Bullshit, that's impossible!
I mean, I beat the shit out of him, so it's possible that he's just gone.
As strong as me.
Oh, so he's weak.
There's no way in hell that he'd lose to some goddamn pest like you.
Dog, you should see the fight. I have it on tape. I destroyed him.
Shokun, there's something I want you to hear. It's about your father.
Shokun is currently very unstable, much like when I met him earlier. Averting his eyes from the truth and trying to forget everything about himself. How he is right now is how I used to be just a short while ago before I met Yukuna Mitsuru-san. Except, you know, the whole trying to destroy the world thing. I was able to overcome it thanks to everyone, but Shokun is cowering just like I was. And knowing that the truth Fuka-san trusted me with me may hurt him more makes my heart ache.
Shuji Akutsuki, your father, embedded a plume of dusk into your body for his own research.
Yeah, doesn't he know that already?
Because the persona ability didn't awaken in you, you entered a vegetative state. And then Akutsuki threw you away. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Just when I was wondering what shit you were gonna spew after coming all this way. Did you come to rub salt in my wounds, you goddamn bastard?
I mean, yeah, but she probably won't.
Yeah, that's right. That piece of shit tossed me aside. He was the only one. The only one in my world, and he did that to me.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I agree. Probably shouldn't destroy the world, though.
I already know that he was a goddamn bastard, so what? It doesn't matter. He was all that I had in the world.
Shokun.
This world's so fun, isn't it? Full of shitty bastards, always pressing in on you. It's so awesome. I'd rather be alone forever than spend another second having to deal with another dipshit ever again. So you can all just disappear.
That ain't true. You don't really want to be alone at all.
Huh? You broken piece of junk. Have you finally lost it for good? I won't be totally alone. I'll be beside myself, laughing at how stupid you are.
Starving to death because there'll be no more food after a while.
Huh?
It's a micro-memory card. Your father, Shuji Akutsuki, recorded the experiments he did to you on it. Listen to this. From a report on Project Puppet Master.
Nice name.
Subject name, Sho Minazuki. Soon after beginning his training, his abilities have reached what one would call an astounding level. Muscle strength, agility. Physically, he surpasses normal specimens. Special mention must be made of his abnormally aggressive nature.
You don't say.
For example, in combat training, Sho will attempt to utterly destroy his opponent until we force him to stop. The depth of his fury is unfathomable, but having no rational or mental breaks based on his rationality makes him an ideal weapon. Psychological analysis suggests that Sho is attempting to gain a connection to others by hurting them, as a result of our teachings. If he continues to grow, he'll be extremely valuable to our research. Luckily, the boy seems to adore me as a father figure. That will be useful.
Hey, just here to really mess you up emotionally now.
You see? The reason you're hurting everyone is because you want a connection with them. It's because of the experiments he did on you, and because you weren't taught any other way to connect with people. That's incredibly sad.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Is that all you have to say?
Shokun.
Yeah, he's right. So what? What do you want me to do?
Probably to stop destroying the world.
If I really want a connection with the world, and destroying it is the only way I know how, then what's wrong with me trying to destroy everything?
I gotta live here, dog.
Same goes for you, you piece of trash. You want a connection with me? You want to bond with me? Then I'll shred you to pieces!
You can try. She's gonna kill your ass, though. But she probably won't kill you. Shokun draws his two swords, almost spitting with rage. His eyes are clouded with madness and malevolence. His stare itself feels like blades piercing into me. Whenever Shokun got this worked up before, that other person would step in. But it doesn't happen now. As Shoku draws closer to me, the plume of dust within me stirs a little. I whisper back to it, feeling the presence inside.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for leaving this to me.
Shoku, if you don't know any other way, then I'll go head-to-head with you your way.
Again!
And then, I'll make sure you hear me out.
Okay, so this is like, what, the third, fourth time we're fighting this guy? This time he doesn't have the persona, though. To be fair, last time he was just, like, super easy to fight, right? So, I don't know. Probably kick my ass this time, though. I do like this stage.
Watch out!
Thank you. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, like, what? Ow, 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 stop it, stop it! You're comboing me! There we go. Oh my god, that's so good. You blocked it. Good for you, man. Oh, you're not dead, but you're close. Ha! Now you're screwed. What do you mean he's alive? Okay. Yeah, dog, you are super weak.
No, it's not over yet.
Dude, I'll do it again. That took like less than a minute.
I have nothing. No one at all. If this shitty world won't give me anything, then I'm gonna see it destroyed.
Have you tried getting a
No
job?
matter what?
You can buy something if you need it that bad. Shogun is on his knees and he desperately tries to regain his feet by leaning on his swords, his face contorted in pain. The dangerous aura I felt from him before the battle isn't weakening. On the contrary, it's becoming stronger.
Shokun, do you really think you were alone?
Of course I was. What do you know? I was always...
No, Shokun. You were never alone. There's more in that file. Do you remember why you went into that coma?
How should I know? I took the medicine Ikutsuki gave me, went into a machine, and...
I actually thought he was gonna say, "How should I know? I was in a coma."
It was an experiment Ikutsuki set up to erase Minazuki-kun.
Dad tried to erase him? Why?
After transplanting the plume of dusk, you didn't awaken to a persona. Ikutsuki's plan was already a bust at that point. But after a while, Ikutsuki learned there was another personality in you, inside the plume of dusk. That was the change in you. At first, it seems like Ikutsuki was interested in that other you, too. But the new you was different, and wouldn't listen to what Ikutsuki said at all.
You know, not an idiot.
That other you awakened to a persona, destroyed the test facility, and then tried to kill Ikutsuki.
Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Huh? Bullshit. That's not true. Why would he try to kill my dad?
You really can't figure it out? Minazuki was trying to protect you.
Huh?
Shogun could only find a connection with other people by hurting them. As a result, that distanced him from everyone. Feeling that he would have rejected him, Shogun chose to destroy the world instead. But Minazuki, I mean, I just can't remember how to pronounce that every time. Like, I hear it, I try to say it, then I'm like, no, it's the other way. Had supported Shogun through all this. That other self said that he would fight for that boy. Minazuki-kun feels the same way Shogun does. The only way to do anything is through hurting others, but he's doing it to protect
He
Shogun.
was still unstable then and got captured. After that, Ikutsuki tried to erase Minazuki-kun while leaving the
Minazuki.
persona. Do you get it now, Shokun? It was Minazuki-kun and his...
Power of a bond that supported you?
power of a bond that supported you.
We'll have to come back and probably choose that other one
Bullshit.
someday.
That's not...
Shokun claps his head in his hands and falls to his knees. My heart hurts. This is Shokun's pain. Shokun's world consisted of being denied by everyone and only being accepted by the other person within him, Minazuki. I've mercilessly shattered that. Woo! and I'm trying to draw him into our own world, in the real world, the world that is nothing but a place of fear to him. I know how difficult it is for him to accept it.
Ha! What's this sob story going on over here?
Hi, General Teddy. General Teddy suddenly appears behind Shokun. Something's not right. I've never sensed his presence here at all. General Teddy should be a fake version of Teddy created from a shadow. I turn my senses towards him again, but the wrong feeling I sensed when I met him in the classroom has gotten even stronger. I can't put it into words, but it's very ominous. It's a very ominous presence.
Aha! Has the stupid brat been beaten? You're disqualified from the P-1 Climax. Now hurry up and get out of here.
Kagutsuchi.
Kagutsuchi? General Teddy, so you really weren't...
Oh, poor little shut-in Sho-chan. Was Labby-chan mean to you? Are you gonna have to go back to the hospital again? You don't have to worry. Guess what? I'll set you free.
General Teddy, step away from Shokun.
Nah, do it. Do it, Teddy.
You're the champion of the P-1 Climax, Labby-chan. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Your prize is death.
Can I substitute that? General Teddy viciously grabs Shokun by the head from behind, effortlessly lifting him up with one arm. Suspended in midair, Shokun's face cringes in pain. What unimaginable strength.
Shokun! Who in the world are you? What are you gonna do with Shokun?
Looks like he's gonna crush his head like a watermelon.
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him.
Oh no.
I'll grant this brat what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
See, I know like you're like a shadow demon god thing, but at the same time, wouldn't that get boring? General Teddy's tone changes, and an ominous and hatred-filled voice reaches my ear, echoing as if reaching me from the vast depths of hell. I know this voice. When I was forced into sleep in the laboratory in Yakushima, I had a dream, and in that dream, a voice echoed in my head. This voice tempted me to forget everything, to shut myself away in a distorted world that reflected only my desires. It's the same voice.
Tommy, are you...
That's right. This red fog and the brat's power were on loan from me. At least he worked quite well for me.
Wait. So the thing Minazuki-kun was talking about waking at this tower is...
You finally figured it out. Fortunately, the horde of shadows to create a vessel and the persona fragments to control it have been gathered. All that's left is to fuse that brat with the shadows' space, and then devour the persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form.
Dope.
I pay no heed to others. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves. I murder, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths of despair. My name is Hino Kagutsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
That is quite the title. Red fog gushes like blood from the body of General Teddy. No, Hino Kagutsuchi, and then gets sucked in through Shokun's eyes, ears, and mouth and wounds. That's gonna hurt.
Shokun!
As I try to rush towards them, the empty husk that General Teddy's body has becomes crumbled into a... Wait, what? As I try to rush towards them, the empty husk that General Teddy's body has crumbles into a black lump of shadow. Oh, okay, sure. At the same time, Shokun, or whatever he is now, turns its evil red gaze towards me. This power is immeasurably stronger than Shokun's or Minazaki's Kun's. My entire metal body shrieks with as I'm twisted in directions that I was never meant to go.
I won't let you die so quickly. You will live to witness my act, and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
Well, since I'm on hard mode, you're probably not wrong.
Never let you do that. Give Shokun back.
Your nerve astounds me, but I would do so. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood.
I really can't hear you. Can you speak up?
You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned. You are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me.
Oh no, I'm gonna probably put it on normal mode again, dog.
You were quite useful, puppet. I had directed you with them with the aim of harvesting their personas at first, though.
The other tournament, and this one too. So you, the real one behind these battles.
I mean, yeah.
Yes,
I needed a vessel. Had I taken their shadows
for my own.
their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required.
I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new scheme to carve away your personas. Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
I mean, yeah, yes.
So that's why you made us fight.
I glance towards the crystal floating up above. So that's the collection of persona fragments that had been carved away from us. And now enough of them have been gathered, and this power will be what brings destruction upon the world and is the final piece required to create the vessel for a god. Yeah, that's about right. To be continued? No.
Now,
We get 2 animes this episode?
this new form that you have given me. Behold it!
Well, if this goes on any longer, I'll probably have to split it up into 2 episodes. At the same time, I'm pretty sure this dog's gonna kick my ass. And then we'll just go to normal mode and fight him then. It's not very dragony at all, actually. A low-pitched laugh echoes across the area as a blast of heat rages from the enormous body that appears. A god that has manifest using shadows as its vessel. Since I was created to be an anti-shadow weapon, I look on what could be considered my arch nemesis.
This can't be.
A being that could incinerate the world, its powers are so tremendous that it could perform such an outrageous deed. It roars, shakes the air, and there's a heat that scorching flames. My sensors show that it's fully manifested. At this rate, I'll be destroyed by it as well. You're not wrong. But as I recoil in trepidation, my mysterious voices, unlike those of normal persona communications, echo through me.
Labras, don't give up. We're all cheering you on.
Labras, leave this place to us. Once this is all over, we'll have a party and celebration.
I'm positive you can.
I like how Fuka's voice is the only one that echoed.
Shadows.
Don't worry, Labras. You're not alone.
I close my eyes and imagine the faces of everyone I've met since my awakening, all 2 days. Everyone who had accepted me, everyone who had given me a place to belong. And because everyone is fighting below me right now, I am able to stand here.
This is all on you, Labras. You promised that you'll come back no matter what.
We won't lose. Labras, please win this for us.
We're counting on you, Labras-san. Please protect our world.
All the friends that I met in Ninba and my companions who trusted me to finish this job before me, their voices give me strength.
We'll make sure to hold them back here. You can win this, Labras.
Labras, we're entrusting this to you. Our thoughts are with you.
Let us handle things here. You have your own role to carry out.
Don't you dare tell us that you're giving up on this now.
We'll do our best to give you time.
Labby-chan! Your knight is on your side!
Get a grip, Labrys. We're fighting with you too.
Please win this, Labrys! Sister, we're all waiting for your return. Let's fight this together.
For some reason, you probably heard me giggling to myself, but when Yukiko showed up, just the vision of her screaming bloody murder when she beat her shadow earlier just popped into my head. I don't know why. It's okay. They might not be right next to me, but I can still sense them. I won't lose. Everyone is on my side.
I'm not alone.
I mean, we're probably alone, but we'll try. All right, we'll try.
I will destroy you.
Oh, god damn it.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, seriously. Stop it. Oh, here we go. We're dead already, huh? No, we're still alive, kind of.
What should I do?
I don't know what you did.
Take this! Seriously?
God damn it. God damn it. Okay, well. Yeah, that's about right. Cancel. There we go. Easy. See? Easy. That's how you do it. You die, and then you just cancel. And then you get the ending screen. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to do that. So... yeah, we'll call it a day here. Wow, that was that really only one? No, that was, yeah, no, that was, yeah, we started here, right? So, actually, no, we started like all up here, and then we came down all the way here. All right, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like and below. If you're not subscribed yet, want to hit my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.